artistry. And so the next presenter here is DoInk. And Aaron. Take it away, Aaron.
Just 1 second to set up, sorry. All right. Hi, my name is Aaron White, and I'm the CTO for DoInk.com. And DoInk is all about creating animations and making friends. We have some really cool tools that we think have a broad appeal, but our site is focused on kids right now, so I'll walk you through it. We have about 150,000 users and growing, all organic. They've created combined close to a million pieces of art, so it's a huge site. So why animated content? Animated content is all over the web and media. If you're not a fan, make sure to ask your children who Naruto or Bakugan or Airbender is. I'm sure they'll be happy to tell you for hours and hours. And the problem is there's really no easy way to make it. The big dog in town is Flash, and Flash costs hundreds of dollars. You can go to college to learn it, and it's a long, boring, solitary activity. So we decided to make DoInk.com to make it fun. It's free, it's delivered online, and you can animate with friends. So I'd like to take you through and show you how it works. First, I actually asked earlier this afternoon some of our users to say hello to the web innovators. This one is by me, so that's why it's no good. I'll show you some others. Let's see, here is a different version. And an octopus on someone's head. Another one, octopus on the beach. Dinosaur, I don't know that one. And then I guess that could have been me, but I'm not blonde, so. All right, there you go. So there's some welcome shots. So when you log into DoInk.com, and you actually don't even need an account to use it, you're presented with your dashboard, and you can open up via this create button, the DoInk editor, which if I can figure out this laptop, I'll do. So this is our editor launching in the browser right now. You can see it. Okay, I'm in. Or I will be in. There we go. So I'm going to start fresh. And I'm going to do the whole progressive enhancement thing. So pretend you didn't see any of that. So first up is our vector Illustrator. And what we were trying to do is make it as simple to use as MS Paint so kids can pick it up, but extremely powerful. So with the cramped space I have up here, I'm going to attempt to animate. I'm going to lay down a blob of paint like you would in MS Paint, and this is going to become a little stick figure in a second. This is very high art, so hold your applause. Now, so this should feel like MS Paint, but again, it's a vector Illustrator. So you can grab the different components, you can scale them, you can rotate them, you can tweak the Bezier curves if you know what that means. And then we do things that even most vector illustrators don't do. For instance, we have a paint filling tool which finds the open area and fills it. So for kids, this is just extremely intuitive, and for adults alike. So we support two distinct styles of animation that you can combine. The first is frame-by-frame animation. So this is classic Disney-style animation. So you start with one frame, I'm going to duplicate it, I'm going to go in there and tweak it, move his arm, let's see, I'll rotate it, and then I'll tweak him again, and maybe this time I'll make his legs dance. Okay, so my fine art. There you go, little dancing stick. Oh wait, there's more. Okay, so more of this progressive enhancement. The second style of animation that we support is composition mode. So this is more akin to Flash in terms of laying down layers and pathing, but it's easy to use like the original iMovie. You have different layers you can compose. So I'll create a new composition, and I'm going to drag in this guy that I just made, and I'm going to grab the path tool, and I'm saying, he just follows my mouse. I say I want him to go up and down. There we go. Okay, that's not enough time for me, so I'm going to try again. Let's do Let's do up and down a few more times. Look at kind of jump around here. This is very happy. Okay, awesome. Now, and this is the part that's relevant to me. Even if you can't draw, you can still use DoInk.com. And why is that? Well, I said we've got this giant, highly engaged user base. They've created nearly 1 million pieces of art. Well, we have a system where you can reuse art that other users have made. So if somebody drew a fantastic dog or a background, you can search on it from right inside the app and add it to your animation, and we automatically handle things like attribution. So I've got a little one set up over here. I have a nice background that I clearly didn't draw, and I will drag in my dancing guy into the foreground. There we go. And earlier today, I found some other things that I'd like to add to my dance party. I have Little Anchor, our mascot, of course. He's great for any party. So we'll get him in there. We'll line him up on the timeline. We'll make him hop around a little bit. Okay. And then robots. Everybody loves robots. So we're gonna add a robot. And robots are less dynamic than dancers, so we'll have him kind of just go side to side. Dance party. Now, I'm going to push publish, and we compile the animation. We actually compile this to a native Flash file as though you made it in Adobe's Flash. And that's happening right now in the background on our servers. So this is a native Flash file. It's not in the editor. You can title this, you can share it to our site, and our huge community will comment and interact with you. You can push it to YouTube, you can push it to Facebook, you can push it to Twitter, you can download the Swift, and you can download the H.264 video compiled version of it, which is great, because my one more thing is, this is all on the iPad as well. So we actually have all our animation creation software on the iPad. And I'd like to show you a few things that our community has created to give you a sense of how powerful the tool is and how talented our community is. So I'll switch over here. So I showed you my dance party. It's not nearly as good as some of the other dancing animations kids can make. So this is done by an 11-year-old made this. So that should really make you feel like you've got to kind of catch up in life. We have some great static illustrations. So we have tons of people coming in who just want to make static illustrations. Some of them are really pretty. We have half animated illustrations where they've added a little bit of animated content to it. I thought England was going to win, so I chose this one, but not really appropriate. And then, of course, what would any internet art site be without epic stick figure battles? So we've got those. Now, our users are incredibly smart, and they figured out how to do things that I have no idea still how they're doing it. They managed to figure out how to make 3D-esque animations using our 2D illustration-based software. So this is an epic space battle. It's Stargate themed. I don't know if it's showing. I'll give you another one. Here's a 3D rotating head, complete with our logo. And then finally, a deranged animation of somebody chopping up our mascot. So, thank you very much.
Any questions? No questions? All right, right there at the front. Revenue model.
Revenue model. So we actually have a wide variety that we could attack. But right now, the site's monetized through virtual goods. So parents can buy their children's coins. The kids can spend those coins on upgrades to the editor for new tools. They can spend those coins to download some of the different file formats that are in our premium selection. And we actually have an entire virtual economy from user to user. So a user can share a prop, price it at 7 DoInk coins, and then other users can buy it. We take a little bit off the top. Also, we're going to be selling sound in the near future. And of course, the iPad version is for sale, and that eventually will have all those different revenue generators as well. We developed one for fun to see what we could do with it. We actually have an API where people, we don't expose it, but we can actually embed the utility on other sites as well. We've played around with it, but not quite sure what we're going to do with it yet.
Great. Well, thanks a lot, DoInk.
Louis.